What's up, YouTube? So today I hit 100 subscribers, which is awesome. So I figured I would do an update on my Camry. So it does need washed, as you can see, but other than that, it's still doing good. We won't need new tires soon. So this car has been amazing. There ain't no and buts or ors about it. It's just amazing. I've put over 20,000 miles on it. Almost 21,000 miles in the 8 months that I've owned it. 8.5 months that I've owned it. And it has never let me down a single bit. It don't leak nothing except a tad bit of engine oil, which, as you can see, I keep it full. I've not actually had to add oil to it in like almost 1,000 miles. So that shows you how little it leaks. I try to keep this reflective thing in the windshield as much as possible. Let's look in the trunk. It's the American edition, obviously, with the gold badges. It still has the original trunk carpet and the felt stuff under the carpet, and then the cardboard inserts, the cardboard top thing inserts, and the original spare tire and tools. Okay, let's get inside of here and get the AC on because it is about 112 degrees outside. Roughly estimating. Okay, I love this car. The AC in it works perfect. That Jeep's AC don't work at all. Starts up, first time every time, nothing. Alright, so turn that down so you can hear me. Everything works on this car. There's very few things that don't work. None of the door handles are broke. I replaced the bezel on this one, that entire door handle, and yeah, like it just idles perfect. You can see that's how many miles is on it. 290,902. I've put 20,631.3 miles because the trip reset twice. So you want to turn the air conditioner down? The compressor kicks on, as you can see. I'm going to turn it on. The gas light is on, which is surprising because my last Camry, the gas light didn't work, and it only had 198,000 miles. Alright, the second trip is how many miles is on the oil change. So I usually change my oil every 3,000 miles, but I've been hearing a lot of people saying that you only have to change them every 5,000 miles because it's fully synthetic oil. So, yeah, I'll probably change it at 4,000 just to be safe. The radio works perfect. Hold on, let me zoom out. Yeah, it's still got the original floor mats. I just got these rubber ones over it. As you can see, there's the original Camry floor mats. These rubber ones kind of indented it, but it would be fine if I took them out for a while. The original seats are still relatively clean, although I'm going to clean the driver's seat soon. Power doors lock, or power locks work. The automatic window still works. Also, let me know if this is normal. My gas light will come on and off. Like it'll come on as you've seen and now it's off. I'm not sure why. I guess I don't know if that's normal or not. But alright, something else this Toyota Camry has is the original owner's manual, which I read sometimes when I get bored. Just random parts of it. This lid isn't even broke. I know a lot of them lids are broke. So, yeah. So, this is everything. I'm going to name everything that I've done to my Camry since I've owned it that I can think of. I've done 8 oil changes. The first oil change I did was when I had the car. When I first got the car, I changed the oil at 700 miles. I changed it 700 miles after I got the car. And then I changed it a couple other times after that. And then I started changing it every 3,000 miles. So I changed the oil 8 times with the filter, of course. I put a valve cover gasket in it with the spark plug seals. I replaced the cam plug, which is where the distributor used to be, because, yeah, it's just a hole in the engine. And I replaced I done a drain and fill on the transmission twice, because it was really black when I got it. So at 275,000 miles, I replaced the transmission fluid. And then at 288,000 miles, I replaced it again because it was really black. And the first time I replaced it, it was still a really dark brown. And then the second time I replaced it, which was just a couple thousand miles ago, it turned it to like a really lighter color. So I'll probably change it again at 300,000 miles. And then after that, probably every 30,000 miles. I replaced the spark plugs, and the old ones looked perfect. There was white on the tips. They wasn't black or had buildup on them or anything. I replaced a couple door handles, like I said. And this window, when I got it, it was off track, and it wouldn't close all the way. But as you can see, now it closes pretty well all the way. Like there's a little bit of a gap back there, but it still works perfect. No water leaks in or nothing. It used to have wood trim around like this and like this, and then around here and around this and around this. You know, it used to have the wood trim, but it was really faded and ugly, so I just took it all out, and it made it look 100 times better. I also replaced the dome light with the LED. And let's see. I've done a couple other odds and ends to it. Oh yeah, I replaced the thermostat. It used to not warm up. It used to stay like way down here. And then when I replaced it, it started going straight to the middle like it's supposed to be. I put this steering wheel cover on it. If you don't know, I have a parts car for this car. It's a 2001 Toyota Camry. This was in the parts car, and this one didn't have a steering wheel cover at all, so I just replaced it. I got the front end aligned, and I balanced the wheels. And I replaced the front brake rotors, the front brake pads. I replaced I done a radiator drain and fill whenever I replaced my thermostat. Let's see. Oh yeah, these hinges on both of these were broke. Well, on one of them was broke, the other one wasn't. On a parts car, one of them broke, the other one wasn't. So I just replaced it. This one, as you can see, it's like starting to break, but it still opens and closes perfect. It's just a little bit floppy, and that one's not. There used to be a phone mount right there. Oh, that air conditioner feels so good. I don't want to get out, but my gas is low, so I can't sit in here all day. Oh, the gas hand, or the gas door, it used to not open when you pulled the lever up. I had to put a little spring in there. And also the carpet was filthy when I got it, and I got all that cleaned. And there's a couple burn holes in the seats, other than the passenger seat. Well, so I take that back. There's one right there. Like cigarette burns. I've never smoked in this car since I've had it 8 months ago. The headliner is decently clean. I'm just rambling on. I just love this car so much. This is the best purchase I've ever made. I spent $400 on this car and my parts car. The parts car runs, and it did drive. It runs good, and it did used to drive good, but the previous owners junked the title because they didn't want to have to pay taxes on it and insurance, and they didn't need it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, also I've had 2 flats on the rear tires. The first flat I was able to plug it, and it still holds air perfect. The second one, I put 4 plugs in it, and it still didn't hold air. So I had to take a wheel off the parts car and put on this one for now until I can afford to replace all my tires, because the front tires only have like 50% tread left. And yeah, I really want to take care of this car. So, as you can see, there's not a single warning light on in the dash, as you can see. It's smooth, runs perfect. I drive this car. Well, on my YouTube channel, I have road trip videos like 300-400 miles. Several road trips with over 100 miles. And yeah, that phone mount right there is where I keep my camera for those road trips. I used to have a phone mount here for my maps because I have 2 phones, but it fell off, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to glue that back on there without messing my dash up when I go to take it off. Because I know if I use super glue, then it'll just like fade my dash right through there, and that right there, as you can see, would just wipe off. But yeah, I'll try to catch it on video whenever my car hits 300,000 miles. I'll try to catch it on video, and then I'll upload that, obviously. I plan on driving a couple 100 miles this weekend, and I'm just going to try to drive as much as possible when I get the money. I'm going to buy an oil change really soon. And yeah, the clock still works up there. The tape player works because I use that to listen to music on my phone. The only thing on the dash that don't work on the gauge cluster is when I put it in drive, the light don't come on. You can see it comes on in every other gear, just not drive. It comes on in neutral, reverse, park, 2, and low, but not drive. So yeah, the windshield wipers, I put new windshield wipers on it. I don't know that. Yeah, that's probably most of the stuff that I've done to it, I would say. Yeah. Oh, I also had to replace the AC servo motor. When I first got it, I had it for like a week, and it would only blow air out of the front vents, and it was in winter. The defroster wouldn't work. It was only blowing air out of the front vents. No matter what I did here, it didn't do anything different. So I found out the problem. It was like a little motor under the dash. You had to take this bottom cover off, and then it was like up and rut. And it was a very, very, very large PITA to replace. It held like 3 different screws. I was only able to get 1 screw in it. I tried everything, and I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6.5 foot tall, so that might be one of the reasons it was so hard. But yeah, it was extremely hard to replace that, and I needed my defroster, obviously. Power steering works perfect. Doesn't make a single whine, groan, or nothing. Every light bulb on this thing works. Turning signals, headlights, taillights, reverse lights, all that stuff works. I'm going to end the video here because I just keep rambling on and rambling on and rambling on. So thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, that would help a lot. And comment suggestions on other videos I should make on my Camry. I love doing road trips, and yeah, I might make an in-depth detail whenever I clean it. I might make a video of me cleaning the carpet again, like a detail on it. The carpet is relatively clean. It could use some freshening up though. Like I said, the driver's seat is the dirtiest. I guess where it's got 290,000 miles on it. But I also replaced the ignition when I got it. Sometimes you had to fiddle with it to get it to turn. I replaced the ignition. That took like 2 minutes. Yeah, I think that's it. I've got a little hot wheel in here. I found that a long time ago, and I just kept it in here. I got a nickel. Then I got this. I don't even know what this is. It was in my parts car when I got it. I don't know what that is. And I just kept it. It says strength on the back. I thought it was maybe a piece of silver, but I think it was just more like an air freshener type thing, because it kind of smells like an air freshener. I don't know, but I just dropped it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below suggestions on other videos I should make, like I said. And I'm going to be making a road trip video as soon as possible.